How would you like to earn over $1 million by just living on the ocean? Well, stay tuned and see how Half Moon Bay sellers today are doing just that. And don't worry, buyers, we have something for you too. Half Moon Bay is very up and coming, and in the words of David Burnham, there are two great times to plant an oak tree. One is 25 years ago, and the other is today. I'm Juliette Kulda. I'm with the Kulda Group at Keller Williams Realty in Half Moon Bay, California. We're going to be looking at the four coastside cities of Half Moon Bay, El Granada, Moss Beach, and Montera, located just south of San Francisco, where in the first quarter of 2017, our average price point was just under $1.1 million. In this update, we're going to be looking at some amazing seller cash outs. We're also going to be hearing from one of our buyer agents, Cosette, who's going to demonstrate that the mortgage rates are still low, and also she's going to compare our Half Moon Bay pricing to the rest of the San Francisco Peninsula. This graph is tracking prices in Half Moon Bay from 2008. You can see we hit our lowest point at the end of 2012, and we've been in a steady increase of value up to today, and we're expecting it to start leveling off into 2018. We're going to look at four houses that have sold where sellers purchased 2010 or after and have just recently sold. This first home is 402 Coronado. It's in my neighborhood, and I represented the seller in 2013 when it sold for $1.2 million. We just relisted and sold this home for $1.8 million and saw a 50% gain in value. 630 Miramar Drive, I also represented this seller when the house sold 6 years ago, and I really hope they're not watching. We just resold this house for $2.3 million, and these sellers had over $1 million gain in value. 14th Street, Montera, beautiful oceanfront property, 2010, purchased for 1.4 and just resold for 2.75 million. We saw almost 100% gain in value. And 775 Railroad takes the price today, 120% gain in value. I remember when it was sold by the bank for 975 in 2010. Just resold at the end of last year for 2.15. So one thing all four of these sellers did have in common is they each prepped really well before they went on the market. Next month, we're going to be talking about some seller tips if you're considering selling. And if you are, or you're just curious to know the value of your home, please reach out to me. I'm happy to give a market analysis. Now let's hear from one of our buyer agents.
My name is Cosette, and I'm a buyer agent for the Kulda Group. Buyers, you are buying in a seller market, however, there is still great opportunity for you. If you look at the interest rates over the last 30 to 40 years, they are historically low, and right now they're the lowest they've been since the election in November. So buyers are eager to lock in their low interest rates, which is giving them more purchase power and helping them qualify for a better loan overall. Also, if you're considering purchasing on the San Francisco Peninsula area, then the Coastside is the most affordable. This shows the median sale price for a 3-bedroom single-family home. You can see that the peninsula ranges from $1.7 million in San Francisco down to about $1.1 million in Santa Clara County, with the Coastside being the most affordable at $900,000. And you still have reasonable commutes in any direction. Well, maybe not west. Here's a highlight of one of our buyers who bought earlier this year. They got into a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in East Miramar, which is a great neighborhood, and they had peaks of the ocean. They paid $900,000 for their home and got a great interest rate. So buyers, call the Kulda Group today for a free buyer consultation.